Friends, welcome. I'm happy to start this live trade session with all of you. We are going to trade together. We are going to discover a few trading strategies, and I will show you power dominant footprints that you also can use, you can benefit and make money by using those approaches. At this moment, yes, we are waiting. Share with me about audio video quality, and let me remind you people that we just started. One moment, I'm going to remind you people that we just started. Okay. Okay, and let me make a trading news. Everyone. Friends, before I write to our people everywhere that we just started, share with me in the comments. Share with me in the comments. Share with me in the comments few words about you, about your experience. Yes, hello Nolly, nice to see you. How are you, my friend, by the way? Didn't hear you for a while. How is UK? Okay, let me, oh, good. Friends, today we will trade by using dominant footprint. Share with me in the comments how many of you used the dominant footprint ever before. Okay, I click on the link and we just started. Okay, good. Awesome. Oh, I see that quite a lot of people come here. Quality sound is fine. Friends, share with me. It's so important. Share with me, please, about audio and video quality if you just join, and share with me, please, a few words about do you know what's dominant footprint, and a few words about today's plan. Today's session will be approximately more than 1 hour. It will be approximately 1.5 hours. What we will do together, we'll analyze DOM footprint. If there are some situations, we will trade it right now. If not, we will prepare some situation, maybe they appear during next 1-2 hours. And during that time, I will show you records of few trades that I did today, yesterday, and day before. Enjoy. Remember to push like and subscribe to this YouTube channel because you will help us grow bigger audience, and it help us keep the community. And that's the best thank you from your side. Dima, thank you, my friend. Happy to hear that you are here. John, first time I traded it with you in the last live session. Awesome. Awesome. Sachin, BTC up or down? In most cases, when people ask me about BTC up or down, it means that you're looking for signals. At this moment, there is no trade situation on Bitcoin because Bitcoin did. Maybe there could be some trade situation and on Bitcoin quite so soon. Oh my God. Let me show to you. Friends, okay, let's start. During this live session, I will show you all tools that I use, and what we will do, let's make some rules and let's make some agreements. When I ask you something, you reply. always you reply, because for me it's important to have communication with you. If you don't know something, like a word that I pronounce, a tool that I use, you write a comment in a comment questions, and when I read the comments, I'll reply to you. That's it. Good. Let's love trade, take profit. I didn't trade with you last session yet. We didn't that. Okay. And friends, and share with me where you're from. For me, it's interesting to see audience, and it's interesting to see your geography. My name is Yuri. I'm from Ukraine. I'm in west part of Ukraine. I'm in safe place. That's why let's do all of this. At this moment, quite interesting situation. First tool, by the way, first tool that I'm going to share with you today, my friends, it calls a heat map. What's power of a heat map and why we use it? Heat map shows to us places where people set big pending orders. Why it's so important? Because nearly those big limit orders price quite often bounce from this. Have a look like it was today. Like this order, before I went to dentist, today I sent to all people in this beautiful channel. By the way, we open a free channel where we will share our trades that based on domain footprint. I highly recommend you to join. And have a look, like today. Before I went to dentist, I wrote to people about Bitcoin that significant volume is in Bitcoin and big chance for a bounce. And when short signal appears, I will show a trade. But I'm the luckiest person, because when I went to dentist, all stuff happened and price dropped without me. I hope that some people made money on this, but still, let's go. What's beauty of once more heat map? It calls a heat map. It shows powerful pending orders, and when they are really big, price moves from those orders. Example for you, like today, two situations. Have a look. These four orders, price absorbed first two and bounced from third, and have a look price after the drop to these two orders. Why? Have a look. At 18,880, someone set a limit order 1,600 Bitcoins, and price bounced before that limit buy. That's really powerful places. At this moment, what's interesting for me on Bitcoin, it is this potential high. It is 20,200. If price reaches this area, we could potentially take bounce from this big size. That's why what I do. On my screen where I have DOM and footprint of Bitcoin, what I do at 20,200, I set alert. It is here. I set alerts. If price reaches those area, I get notification and we will trade it. We don't trade before. For example, if price is not at that area, we do not take a trade. We wait when price exactly reach those areas. Okay. Okay, Bangladesh, Croatia, Iran, Oman. And friends, if you like what we are doing right now, I ask you to push like, because YouTube will show this stream to more people. That's the best. Thank you. Let's do all of this. Remember, push a lot, as much likes as possible if you enjoy what we do. Okay, let's do a review preparation to our trades. To do trades, we need some big orders at local price. And what we do, we open with you one service. It calls Trading Light. Why do we use this service? Why do we use this service for making trades? Because have a look how today, example for you. Why do we use this service? Have a look how today XLM bounced from this beautiful big order. At this price, 0.099 and 1, someone set massive limit buy order. And have a look how price exactly bounced from this big limit order by 4.78%. That's a beauty. When we use big orders, we can use two strategies. Main two strategies. First one, it calls bounce. When big order appears, and quite often price bounce before that order. And another one, it is a breakout, when price slowly squeezes to that order. I will show you two of them, and I will show you examples today. And we will try to find some of them if they appear during this time. If not, I will show you records. Okay, let's start from Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin. About trade light, we all will need to pay. You can use my ref link because you will get a bonus 30 USD for first purchase. About DOM, there are another platforms that you can use for DOM. It's for free. It's free, and I will show you that platform. Okay, let me. Good. Ethereum. What we are doing right now, we are looking for big orders for bounce or for rise. Have a look. Like few minutes ago, Solana, pay attention. Have a look on this. Few minutes ago, Solana big order were at price of 33. Have a look. Big order appeared at 33 and price at this moment bounced from this big order. And the big already price gave 3% move. Sad. We didn't take it. I hope something like this appears while we trade online. About Bitcoin, friends, pay attention to this order that we have at this moment at 20,200. As I told you, there are two big size and there could be potential bounce down. We will pay attention to this. I have Bitcoin on one of my screens. Okay. Ethereum, have a look what's going on Ethereum. Oh, it's beautiful. 7,000, 5,000 and 9,000. It's really beautiful, big walls of orders. I like this because if price reach this walls and this order is not disappear, the big possibilities that could be a beautiful drop. Let's open bigger time frame. It's really beautiful. With big possibility, first bounce from this size, that would be the big possibility bounce. What we do, once more, we don't take a trade right now. We don't trade. Very nice stream. Would love to see this more often, friends. Dank, my friend. If such streams will get quite a lot of views, if you push like, and far more important to turn on the bell to be updated, because YouTube loves when people turn on the bell, we will do it more often. I promise to you, my friend. At this moment, we moved to a cool place. I have the studio, I have everything, and I can do 2-3 times per week. But it depends on your activity. If you like, do a lot of activity below this video, and we will do far more often. About Ethereum, friends, pay attention. At this moment on Ethereum, at prices 110, 112, and 115, we have 3 big orders. Again, what we do simple stuff. On our DOM of Ethereum, we set limits, we set notifications. Okay, once more. 12. It is first one here. Okay. Mm, let's go on, let's go on, let's go on, let's go on. Solana, nothing special. Okay. Sometimes it's a little bit boring because you should move and watch all of these instruments that you have on Binance, and sometimes it's really difficult to take a trade. Today was a funny situation when this GMT trade, I took, by the way, this long on GMT, but biggest problem that I didn't take whole volume. Let me show to you. Let me show to you. Today, price of GMT was 80 cents, and at 80 cents, I open a trade. Have a look. At 80 cents, 80.01 limit, there were limit order. Pay attention. This big size. This big size of 500K. What it means? Those of you that saw DOM first time, this stuff, it calls order flow. And what it means? It means that at this moment, it is current price. Everything below, it is buy limit orders. It is buy limits. That means it is a people big order. And here some person said 500K coins to buy. And quite often you will see that price bounce before such orders. And have a look. My major limit order were exactly this stuff. It is my limit orders. It is my limit orders, and I think you notice that my biggest limit order exactly at that big size. And what's going on after? Have a look. And after that, what happened? Pay attention how price move. This right part, it is a spot market. Left part, it is a futures market. It is two different markets, remember that. Have a look. Price execute my smallest part, 251 coins. It's not a lot. And here I had additional 7K into position. My current working volume, it is 10,000. And it is really sometimes sad that, have a look, price were a few ticks from my position. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 ticks from my limit order, by limit order, and started rise. Have a look on this beauty. And have a look. During a few seconds, it rose by more than 1%. What's beauty of this approach? Some of you would ask me, Yuri, why do we use all of this approach? Beauty, my friends, is really simple. That when we trade bounce from a size, our strategy, for example, big size here, we accumulate volume before size. Our stop loss, we don't need bigger stop loss than below size. That means stop loss really small. In some cases, it will be 0.1%, 0.2%. That's beauty of this scalping approach. But potential upside 3-4%. That means it is in many times bigger. Even here, my stop loss was 0.1, and we closed this trade with 1.5%. Have a look. And here I started closing this trade when I took 1.5%. And after that, have a look how GMT after rose by 7%. Imagine you took 7% with risk 0.2. How many of you understand all of this stuff, risk reward, all of this? Share with me, because it's important. Because depends on that. If some of you don't understand, I will explain. Okay. I shared with you this trade on GMT only because I want you to see how we will trade. Have a look DOT, how DOT exactly bounced from big size, 106,000 coins on spot market. Have a look on this beautifully, how price beautifully bounced 6.6%. Amazing. GMT at this moment, have a look, my friends. We have a big order on a spot market, 507,000 coins. 507,000 coins. It's really interesting because GMT often bounced from such big order several times. And what we are doing right now, we do really simple stuff. On our workspace, we add GMT and we add that big order just to monitor that. What we have, where is the GMT? Link, FLM, what? Why I don't see GMT here? GMT. Maybe GMT should be here. GMT. How many of you, beautiful trade there? Newbie don't understand. Friends, if some of you newbie, what you do? First, for newbies, we recorded a mini course for scalping. There would be information below in description. Any short call now, Nick Hill, wait, we are analyzing. And and if some good trades appears, I will show it to you. Right, we do preparation. It is not like you open DOM and woo. Wait for preparation. There could be a situation that sometimes there could be no trades for hours. Okay, have a look. I have GMT here, and also we have GMT. Pay attention how beautifully exactly at bottom we took that trade that I showed to you a few seconds ago. Have a look. The trade was taken exactly, my friends, exactly at bottom. Price exactly bounced. That's power of dominant footprint. Exactly at bottom. That's power of scalping. At this moment, momentum up. And what about some of you ask me about call right now? We at this moment, pay attention, where is that big size? Have a look here. At this price, 86,900, big order, 481 coins. If price reach that area, we will try to take a trade nearly that big order. That's it. At this moment, no trade. We trade only when price show to us beauty. How does trade light compare to Tiger Trade? First, about Tiger Trade, it's completely all of these platforms, they have different meaning. Trade Light we use as a screener, as a service that help us identify big limit orders, because what's the biggest problem of DOM? Most of the people, when they analyze DOM, especially on exchanges, biggest problem that you see a lot of orders and they appears and disappears. It's really horrible. Like at this moment, pay attention here how orders add on GMT. I think you notice how orders add and disappear, add and disappear. That's a problem because you cannot rely on such orders, because we need real money that we can trade with. Okay. Bitcoin, big orders close to us. Let me open Bitcoin here that all of you will see. Hey Yuri, this is Martin from Uruguay. Hope you're doing well. You and your staff are amazing, great content for new and experienced traders. I'm always looking for new point of view. My friend, happy to help you. I like it, very useful for this DOM check with Tiger Trade platform, Bugar, Kosovo. Bugar, we check DOM with another platform. Let me show it to you, my friends. Free platform for DOM. Scalp. Scalp. Scalp down. One moment. I will share with you a free platform. This platform provides 100% free DOM and footprint. It connects to exchanges like Binance, FTX, Bybit, all of this stuff. A lot of people that I know that do trades in scalping, they use this platform. Beauty of this, why? In some cases, this is better than target trade. Target trade, when you use a lot of DOMs, it's difficult to use target trade. It's much easier to use this platform. That's it. Okay, let's do preparation. BTC. Okay, we added Bitcoin. I use two platforms. I use target trade in Scalp, but I can explain to you all of this. But let me finish preparation. Let me find some situation, and after that, I'll explain to you all of this. Once more about GMT, big order at 86.95. Some of you watch on GMT. It's interesting to see how this order will play out. Litecoin, nothing special. Our major goal is to find big order. I like when order at least more than $100,000. Now some of you, I think you notice that quite often nearly prices you can see these orders. It calls spoofing. It is the stuff that you see on exchange that randomly add and disappear. Algo big wall at no spoofing. I don't like spoofing. I like orders that are on its place for several hours. Binance Ape. Adam, any platform with free heat map? My friend, I didn't find. If you will find, share with us. Because yes, this $20, but honestly it costed, because to find these orders by your own eyes, it's nearly impossible, because in DOM there's so many noise, and that's the reason why I like heat map. Bell. Bell bounced today from this big size. They absorbed 260,000 coins before 455 bounced beautifully, but B didn't take it. Remember that some of you, I know that after the stream, some of you will start downloading this platform, will start watching about big volumes. But friends, remember that big volumes without understanding price action, without understanding how to set stop losses, won't help you, because sometimes you will see that price easily breaks volume, sometimes price beautifully bounce from these sizes. That means still you need to understand price action, how it works. Let me finish with all instruments. If you have any questions, I am free. I'm open to reply to them after I finish preparation. FLM. Sometimes price breaks big size beautifully, and after that one of the beautiful breakout happens. I will show you today that example. I just remind to you to show you beautiful breakout examples. Nothing special. That's how our preparation looks. I analyze every instrument on Binance futures. Key SM 400. Let's do 2000 close the size at 50K. Have a look. Sometimes what I do, biggest problem of this service that they don't have alerts, and I wrote to them several times to add alerts, and because of that, I quite often do open target trading view, so many platforms, and I just add alert, for example, 5009, and I open KSM USDT. But once more, open same platform, because if you analyze Binance, you also should set alerts on Binance prices, because sometimes there could be a difference. And 50 before 50, why we set alert before 50? To be notified, because sometimes it happens so fast. That's the reason why you should set alerts always before big size. Gauge and see. We will open short on GMT at 86.95. Yes, with big possibility we will open short, because I will show you in what cases we will open short. The most important is that DOM will start slowing, will become slower. Link just broke 68K. Have a look how Link just broke this wall. Sometimes, do you see those have sometimes price break 68K, something like that? That means it is not the biggest problem for. Biggest problem with this platform that always I always need to do this settings, this example for you why heat map is so important. Have a look. Example for you, like on this lead coin. Some person, we don't know who it, and we honestly it doesn't matter. But what happened? Someone set significant limit order, and the price, what did price started dropping from that big limit order. And have a look, price even never bounced, it never retested that big limit order and dropped by 20%. And beauty of this, that when you open a trade nearly such order, your stop loss is so tiny that some people even can't imagine. Okay, Matic. Let's do 200 and 1 million. Matic, no. Okay, we are closing to finish all of this stuff. Let's pay attention to send, nothing special. Storage, nothing special. Yuri, can we make a private lessons? Yes, we can do private lessons. Below this video there would be contact of my team, and we can trade live together. But I think you understand that it will be a different price. And we can do live sessions, but when I trade, you can be just with me. Can you teach me how to buy and sell in Tiger Trade? I already asked it last year, but I think you didn't see it. How is my chance low? Next music friend, on our YouTube channel, quite a lot of you ask different questions. I'm happy that all of you ask, because I understand that we can help you with many questions. But friends, for a start, please open, for example, like Tiger Trade. We have a free tutorial. Highly recommend you to watch this free tutorial about Tiger Trade. That's it. About how to use it, if quite a lot of people will use that platform, we will do additional lesson. Also, those of you that first time and beginner, write in a Google DOM and footprint bigger trading, because for all of you, I highly recommend you to start from these lessons. You need to know how to use DOM, footprint, what is it. It is really easiest, simplest lessons, but I highly recommend you to do. That's it. Just DOM and footprint bigger trading. All our articles, lessons on YouTube you will find in one place. Let's finish with homework preparation, because if there would be... Have a look how XXP beautifully bounced, dropped from big size. At this moment I can see that we have only Bitcoin and we have GMT that really close to big volumes. As I said, I don't see any additional volume. How many of you traded by using DOM and footprint ever before? This one, this coin TRB, it's interesting. Have a look. 1,000. 4,000, 9,000. Have a look, TRB close to bigger size. Let's do 6,000 here. Pay attention, at this moment at 1551 at TRB we can see this size. If price hits this size, there could be potential bounce. Do you open trade with market price or limit orders? Ali, we use limit orders in most cases. I will show you. We will do some trade. I hope we will do some trade today, and I will show to you. Okay, let's do at what the name of this coin? TRB. Okay, I'm adding another coin, TRB. TRB. How many of you know why we add two DOMs? Why do we always watch on two DOMs? TRB USDT. Have a look. This one, 1550. We have. We can see this 5K order. Okay. Is it pretty clear how do you determine take profit on stop loss? I hope there would be some trade and you will see by your own eyes how you set stop loss and take profit. Example for you, like this TRB. At this moment, what we can see, at this price, big order 5,300 coins. What we will do, we will try to trade bounce from that big size. Let me make it beautiful, that you can see that bigger order. I made this color yellow that all of you can see. And what we can see here, if price reaches this big order, we open trade. Our major goal, open trade short before that order and set stop loss exactly above it. That's it. Means Ali, means spot in futures DOM? Yes, it's spot in futures DOM. First time I see this tool, Levent, my friend, I will help you understand what this tool means. Okay, let's do. Let's finish. Okay, TRB, we have additional coin that's really interesting at this moment to trade potentially TRB. I added to my additional screens because I have additional free screens that I analyze. And okay, been 2,000. Those my friend, because here. Have a look, tier B, close to this big order. 1,500, 250. Honestly, it needs approximately day. Have a look how we open a trade in DOM. What we do, we just use mouse and we use hotkeys. In most cases, we price at this moment 0.4%, 0.5% from big order. What I need the price approach exactly that big order. At this moment, before that big order, I use small size to open a trade, just to set stop loss, just to see that application server stop loss. I just took a trade with smallest volume, and I set limit orders exactly before this big size. And our major goal will be to take price, hit this size, and bounce back. But Bitcoin is up. It's really a big problem when Bitcoin is up to do all of this stuff. Okay, have a look how price slowly approached to this bigger size on another screen. Have a look, price just took my big size, absorbing. If that would be, if they absorb more than 3K, I will close. If 1K left, I close my trade. Okay, they bouncing. Bouncing. Okay, let's go. Have a look, my stop loss at this moment above. Let's open it on a chart that you can see. Okay, we took a trade. We took a trade, price slowly moves into our favor. We needed at least 1% of profit to close part of our position. At this moment, what I do, at distance 1%, I set limit orders. If price reach those limit orders, I'll close half of my position to be out of risk. Because at this moment, have a look what's going on with Bitcoin. It's really bad time to open any short trades. Okay, TRB. TRB. Okay, my beautiful girl. Okay, let's do. At this moment, 0.4, two big orders. Have a look. I hope many of you saw how someone just put 1,300 buy. Market order. It's really it's not good for short when we see big limits in a DOM. What I can do at this moment, I can simply just close the small part of my trade, close 10% to be out of any risk. Okay. Okay, 3.2. We just closed small part. Have you seen, my friends, that at this moment additional orders appeared here? I think most of them fake. Only this one that we saw, that we took, was a real. That's it. No, it's really bad. Someone that set additional limits here, we keep. What's this tool name? It calls DOM. Joseph, it calls DOM. Have a look, my friends. At this moment, they took additional few coins. Have a look additional size before our limit order. No. Guys, don't do 1,200 trades. It's really bad. Okay. My beautiful tier B goes into our favor. Show me. First time do live trades with people on YouTube. Let's do some beautiful stuff. Let's do. And take profit. Let it be. Let's set take profit. Name of platforms I'll share with all of you. Name of platforms, all of that stuff. Tier B. Yeah. Tier B. Coin, because I just told a beautiful girl because coin in Ukraine language we separate words not by their gender like in real life, and only because how you sound it. If it sound like women gender, we call it girl and all of that stuff. Okay, it took from us only 2 smallest trades. Did we cover a commission at least? Let me open a trade. Only opened. Not yet. We only covered 60 cents. We didn't cover a commission. Have a look here. This order was a 3,000 size as a bounce from a big size in a DOM. I can't say that 5,000 it is really a huge size, because it is only 50k, it is only $75,000. If that would be 500k, it would be really amazing. Have you saw, my friends, how it really fast took out stop loss? We closed a really small part. Price didn't reach. Have a look how it moves. That's example for you how scalping looks, because pay attention. Our stop loss was only after big size, and stop loss size is only a few cents. How much? What was our stop loss in this trade? Stop loss size in this trade only $5. Imagine that only $5 was our stop loss. Have a look. Plus commission, $3 stop loss plus commission. That's how it looks. And we had smaller stop loss only because we closed part of our trade here. If it would reach our first target 1%, we would be in profit. That's it. Let's go to another situation. Another situation at this moment on BTC. Rafael, because you are the boss, love you are from. Thank you, my friends. Friends, if you like this trade, what we did on tier B, once more, it's so important to push like. I will remind you several times. And main reason why we do this, because our YouTube promotion depends on your activity. And if you help us, YouTube share it with more people. And for me, it is the best signals that you need more live streams together. Next time, when we will do live, we can do some wine and nice talks. We need some people who will teach me how to do anecdotes in English, because hardest part when you learn another language, it's hard sometimes to make jokes in those languages. I need to step out. Enjoy the rest of your session, my friend. Nolly, thank you for being here. Thank you, my friend. Take care. I hope everything is good. Hope you are good. No. Mike, hello from Georgia. Happy to see you. I like people from Georgia. I think you understand why. Okay, let's look for another big volumes. This one on Bitcoin at this moment really interesting. XLM. GMT. At this moment we have two big volumes on XLM and GMT. Key waves. That nothing special. Tezos nothing special. UFI nothing. I like when people call to me when I do live streams. Maybe they don't know that I do live streams. Okay. DOM of what coin should we analyze and heat map? Share with me in the comments right now. CRV just broke 800k, 800 coins, but 100 coins, 80k, 80,000 and 100,000. Honestly, it is not a really big or size. We need for a bounce, if it is some ordinary coin, it is at least $500,000, $1 million. That's really price quite often bounce from that. When we face only, have a look how Luna, for example, bounced yesterday. Have a look, my friends. How Luna beautifully bounced several times from big size. One, after that beautifully broke, bounced. But pay attention, that size was 200,000 coins at $1.81. It is approximately $360,000. Here it was 300,000 coins. It is multiplied by 2. It is $600,000. That's really big size. 600,000, 700, but 70k as we took on tier B, it's really small, but it was funny for example for you. The index. Phil bounced from big size at bottom. At this moment there is nothing to do. KSM 2000. Have a look at this moment. KSM big order at 49.60. Friends, how much it will be in dollars? 1,900 coins multiplied by 49.60. Share with me. Chris, all crypto is going to trillion by. It could be. It could be, and honestly I would be really happy, because for scalping it would be maybe it is even better when more money in the market. Near nothing. One, also nothing. Aruna. Okay, 57,000, biggest, closest. Your mind and eyes work so fast. I am too slow to keep it up. Low. How to suit, my friend. When you build a skill, it becomes much easier. Have a look how today XLM bounced from this size. I sent it to our community, this big size, but I personally didn't take it. It's really sad. Have a look today. XLM situation were at 1608, and I was exactly at this 6 million coins. And have a look how price beautifully bounced from bigger size, and at this moment it is 4.8% up, and everything looks that it could rise even bigger, maybe 10%, 15%. But what's your beauty in this approach? Once more, what's your beauty? Your stop loss is really small. That's the biggest your beauty when you do this approach. That's it. We don't use the scalping approach, bounce from big size, only because we like it or love it or something like that. When some people start telling me that they have some feelings in trading, it's really bad, because in most cases it ends up badly. We do this stuff only because we have low predictable stop loss. Compared to many other approaches, when people trade by using technical analysis, in most cases there is nothing backed by those technical analysis. But here you can see really big trades of some people, and you can trade with them, and you can see how price bounced several times from it. Okay, SRM, nothing special. That's how, my friends, your working day starts when you do scalping. You analyze every coin, you look for a big size in a footprint, and only after that you do trades. It is not like some of you thought that you start and immediately take a trade. Okay, have a look how RLC bounced from this, but 40k. It is less than 40,000. It is really small size. I don't like to trade such numbers. Broke this level. What about this? It is too small. 70k. We need at least 100k. And let's do 500k. No. No orders at this moment. Who knows some anecdotes in English? Because all my anecdotes in Ukrainian language. GLM, have a look how bounced here. Again, 53k. Okay, it's not enough. UFI, friends, we just analyzed whole entire market, and what I can tell you that at this moment we have big orders that's really close to us, only on Bitcoin and GMT. That's it. Next time when we will do a live stream, I will do such preparation by myself before you have a look. It is on this screen. Have a look. At this moment on Bitcoin at 2,200 we have 1,100 coins for short, and here we have 800 coins. What would be really awesome for us if price, for example, hit this order, absorb first one, and we open a trade at second for short. And another one, it is a GMT. Let me show it to you. And another one, it is on GMT spot market at this moment, 500k coins. Okay. While we wait for price to reach one of these coins, let me show to you some records of some trades that we took during yesterday, today. Before I will show you trades, I'll read your comments, and after that we will I'll show you some trades. Volodymyr, doesn't Scalp Station do the same thing as a heat map? Share a link, a Scalp Station. Maybe it do, but beauty of heat map that you can see on a chart for how long that order was there. Because once more you can see example on GMT how these orders, they appears and disappears. It calls spoofing, and because of that you don't know which size real, which not. But by opening heat map you can see that, for example, some order was here for several hours, and that's it. If Ali asked me about if SXP, let's do let me open if, and I'll tell you what I think about if right now, because if there also ETHUSDT. If also interesting. Thank you, my friends, that you remind to me. Have a look what's going on if. 3 big walls, 3 big orders. This one. It's really awesome. It's really interesting. And if there would be some rise, we will take it. We will take short. What will be our idea? If price reaches this area, we can take short as a bounce. That's it. But while we wait, what we do, I just add if to my list. ETH USDT. BTC USDT. Good. Okay, good. Jen, seeing some analysis that for last year, Asia session was the biggest pump and US was the biggest down overall. Probably doesn't matter for scalping. For scalping, the most important it is volatility by itself. I live in Europe, East European time, and here, if you wake up early, you can catch some Asia, go to bed, and you can catch some US session. US session starts when we have here 3:30 p.m. Michael, when trading crypto, does it matter which trading session you trade? It depends on your trading approach. If you do scalping, honestly, not much. If you do swing trading, honestly, not much, because on a fixed market it matters because during midnight it's nearly frozen. For stock market, it's only operate during working hour. For crypto, honestly, sometimes there could be interesting situation during European session, but Asian session are honestly far more interesting. Sometimes it's even the most interesting. Okay, let me share with you some trades. While I share with you some trades, I remind to you that below this video there would be a lot of useful links. Let me open this stream with you and remind to you, my dear. Have a look. Below this stream you will find quite a lot of links that will help you. First one, it is our public Telegram channel. Subscribe to be updated because we will have future links. Second one, it is best programs for DOM and footprint. And another 2 lessons about what's DOM footprint and how to use all of that stuff. And also you can follow me on different social media. Some of you asked me about personal to work together, like trade together. You can join. Here there would be a link. You can write to my team. That's it. Let's do, while we wait on Ethereum, big volumes. Okay, let's do some trades together, analyzed. Okay. Okay, where's my diary? Diary in Ukraine language we call щоденник. We call it in Ukraine language. Okay. Okay, let's do some trades. Example for you of a breakout trade. It's a really funny trade because after that it is on CRV coin. Have a look. CRV coin, after that I took breakdown. At this level there was big size, and I took as a breakdown of a big size. I will show you some another trade. I also will show you unsuccessful trade, but have a look how sometimes what's called luck. I closed the trade and price exactly bounced from that size. Let me show to you how it played out. On CRV, it was a situation on CRV coin. There are two DOMs. This left one, it is a DOM of futures. It is DOM of spot. And have a look what happened. I opened trade, price absorb big volume, and have a look how price beautifully slowly started dropping without any even significant pullback. Here I started closing part of my trades. You can see it on a chart that I started closing part of my trades, and after that price just reach out, take profit. Sometimes it's really beautiful situation, but let me show to you a situation when sometimes it works completely opposite, and price like today broke big size and went against me. It was situation on a coin XLM. Zip Pro, can you as your idea in your Telegram group give Zip Pro, my friend, we opened a Telegram channel. Have a look about idea. We open a Telegram channel where we sharing trades and ideas for free. We will test this stuff. If a lot of you will enjoy, and there would be a way how to monetize all of this, we will keep it for free. Example today, have a look. Bitcoin before drop today, what was the situation? I wrote before I went to dentist to people that friends, free big limit orders, and Bitcoin was nearly 1% from them. With big possibility we will take short. And what happened during few hours when I was in dentist? Have a look how price absorbed two of them and bounced it from third. That's it. I just sent a link. Subscribe and be there. That's it. Let me. ETH USDT. Friends, share with me. It's interesting to hear from all of you. I am planning to record video lessons and explaining people two strategies, main two strategies for scalping. It is a bounce from big size and a breakout of big size. Share with me what would be really interesting to hear from you, for you, and if you have any because many of you saw different lessons about some strategies, all of that stuff. Share with me what's the biggest difficulties when you see a video lesson and after that implement. Okay, let's. Okay, where is my diary? And let's analyze this trade. It was really beautiful trade. Have a look. On coin XLM, also we have two DOMs. This it is a DOM of spot market. This it is a DOM of futures market. And on futures market, I saw huge limit order. It was 4 millions. When I started recorded, market sellers absorbed a small part of it, and I started accumulating my trade nearly this big order. And have a look how price sometimes about app. I will show you diary. It is just a place where I record videos and share it there and save it there. There are diaries that automatically can track your trades. I will show it to you. Have a look. I think you notice that the price absorbing sellers absorbing part of this big limit order, and how many of you understand what this numbers means? Share with me right now. How many of you understand what this numbers means? This numbers, because DOM has 3 parts. It is footprint, order flow, and DOM by itself. It calls DOM and footprint. They work together. They have three parts. How many of you understand difference between three parts? And after that, I think you notice that here only red orders. What does it mean? It means red circles means when people do trades market sell, and green it means when people do market buy orders. And I think you notice that at this moment we face only red ones. And have a look how price after. And have a look. I think you can see on a chart this blue one. It is my order that I took here. And have a look. Have a look how price bounced. Price bounced at only small 0.1% because it is 1 minute chart. It is not much, and it's really bad because have a look after that. Have a look on this big order, and just in a few seconds, someone just sold more than this big order, and price just dropped. That's example for you why dominant footprint really interesting, because have a look how price bounced from big size. FLM, how much? 1.2 millions, 300K. Beauty here is that my stop loss was after big size. That's it. I didn't need any bigger stop loss. Okay, Jan Hudra. So far, I found DOM trading superior to breakouts because there is so many fake breakouts, and there is stop loss so tight if you trade DOM. Yeah, Jan, let me show to you. By the way, example for you of a breakout of a big size. Imagine that you would take this trade that I took as a bounce. Here, you would take as a breakdown. Quite often, what's going on? Price just stick to big order, big size, and just break it. Let me show to you how it would look on a heat map. Have a look how it would look on a heat map. HNT. Have a look. It's just beautiful. Big order. Price bounced. Price bounced at 1.3%. If you took a trade in this area of this small squeezing, your stop loss could be 0.5%, and price dropped by 5%. It's really useful. You don't use trend lines, Rohan. I use trend lines, but I use trend lines only in a case, as I recorded several days ago, signal on Bitcoin, public signals that I gave to so many people. It was, I hope some of you saw this signal on Bitcoin. I trade trend lines only in a case when they have a big volume confirmation. We recorded a lesson for that. You can go to our YouTube channel, and I highly recommend you to watch one lesson. It is free lesson. Have a look this one. It is exactly this one. Trend line breakout course with stop loss take profits. I explained quite a lot of examples how to use trend lines, but approach that different compared to dominant footprint. Okay. We still wait. Bitcoin close, GMT close to big orders, but they're not exactly at big orders. Have a look. BTC, Ethereum, GMT. Big order still here. Nothing changed. We should wait. While we wait, I will reply to your questions. Okay. However, Sayed, when you showed your diary, is it an app that tracks your trades as you do them? However, Sayed, so your famous question, love what you're doing now, I just need to go much slower. Great info, thank you very much. Yellow bar is a huge limit order someone has placed. However, yes, it is big limit order. Let me show to you about diary. First, I have two diaries. First one, it's simple channel on Telegram. I did it just to save records, video records. To see my trades in the future, share with people, record educational videos on YouTube, analyze my mistakes, because I will show you one trade. It was it was so beautiful trade, but because of few mistakes, I could make at least a few thousand in that trade, but it ended up with a few hundred only because I did few mistakes, and I'll show it to you. It may be a best trade that you can do by using domain footprint. It helps you for people that do, oh my God. For people that do domain footprint trading, you need to record your trades, because that's the way how you can see order flow, how it works. Sometimes it's slow, sometimes it's beautiful. That's it. And I highly recommend all of you to use another type of diary. It's automatic diary that helps you track your trades, like I showed to you this example on GMT. Like this example on GMT that I showed to you, there's a special diary that record your trade. Like, have a look. Like today, at 16:33, I took GMT with small size exactly at bottom, and have a look how price moves after. This diary, it's automatically, it calls Trader Make Money. I send a link into description. What price is for ETF if for short? 1,110. It is a price where we will try to take short. Okay, Jelly Leaf, use pivots weekly and market depth in target trade. Jen, trades taken, it seems. Yes, it's taken trades. Web Atlant, Yuri is an excellent teacher, only positive impressions. Thank you, my friend. It's a pleasure to hear it. Rohan, you don't... Jen, big order got eaten nicely. It wasn't big order. On HNT it was big order. Yes, it was a big order. Great to have found your channel. First time seeing so many different strategies. Awesome, Rohan. We will help you master a few of them. Jen, to me it makes sense to trade both at the same time. Bounce from big size and break out of big size. Do you do that? Yes, I do that, and I'll show to you how I do that. But logic of them different, and both of them need practice. That's it. Okay. Okay. At this moment, BTC. While we wait, friends, at this moment, market is in a range. While we waiting, what we are going to do, we are going to watch some beautiful trades. Beautiful, not beautiful. I show with you different trades because I want you to see real examples, not some funny stuff, only the most beautiful. I want you to see positive and negative side of this market. Let's do these two examples. Remember, those of you that enjoy this live, best what you can do, my friends, is to push like, subscribe, and turn on the bell. Why it's so important? Subscribe, turn on the bell, because for YouTube it is a signal that this content is really good, and YouTube promote it to other people. And when you share it with your friends in some private messages, in Messenger, Instagram, other stuff, YouTube also likes this content and promote it to more people. That's the best thing what you can do if you enjoy what we do, because we are not sponsored by any exchange, any broker, only you, our sponsors, and you can help us. Let's do this example with Unify. Let's do this example with Unify. Okay, example with Unify. Have a look. At this moment, you can see two coins. It was a Litecoin and Unify. On Unify, what was the situation? Let me show to you it on a heat map. Situation was really beautiful, maybe one of the greatest that you can ever see, and I even have a plan to record a video lesson about that strategy. Situation was here. It was this situation. Have a look. It was really beautiful. It was exactly here. At this size, I took long trade on Unify. My major goal was to keep the trade until there would be breakout. I thought that price can bounce from this size and start slowly squeezing up and break this. Honestly, I didn't think that there would be such really fast breakout. Let's catch this here and you will see how it happened. Pay attention. Can I move? Sadly that I can. Have a look. Exactly at that big pending order, I took two trades. I took limit orders. And after that, have a look. I keep the trade. Price slowly moving up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. 1%. I didn't close it, and I keep it. And the only one situation happened. Litecoin didn't break and hit stop loss. And after that, a second part. Where is the second part? Exactly here. Separate video. Have a look. Price slowly moves up. Have a look how price really fast at this moment. Pay attention to this DOM. What will pay attention to this order flow. How really fast it's going. How really fast it started moving. Have a look. Why this is really important? Because it is a real trade that people do. Ali, start with close your trades by part. What you do, you open a trade and set several take profits, because you don't know in what case price will give you 3%, in what cases it will give you 7%, in what cases it will rise by 20%. Have a look how fast. Have a look on this. It's really interesting how really fast a lot of coins just jump up and down, and in one moment, wait, and there would be a seconds. Have a look. You will see. Pay attention to these orders. Do you see? I think all of you notice this 21k limit sell. Notice how fast price absorb it. Just 15k. Few seconds. Bounce it. First time 10k. Some person bought 10k. Made a pullback. And have a look how it will be really fast so soon. They just did 1.5% pullback. Friends, 20k size, price reached it first time, they bought 10 of 20, bounced on 1.5%. It's beautiful. That's real market. And here price within few seconds will start jumping. My beautiful. It just biggest problem here, I did a mistake by taking this trade because I didn't close my profit. Have a look, price rose by more than 4%, and my original stop loss was 0.1. I didn't take a take profit. After that, what I did, have a look. After that, what I did, I set limit orders here to book part of my profit. How it looks when price take profit, have a look. In DOM, it looks like this. I set limit orders, and you will see within few seconds them in a DOM. Pay attention how traders push price higher. 8,133, they just push it higher. Push, and soon you will see my limit orders within few seconds. Just within few seconds, guys. Closer. Have a look on this big sizes. Oh, 50k. Did you see that only by few seconds they absorb 39,000 of 50k sell limit? Sometimes this order flow a few seconds ago, 48, 43. Pay attention how it happened. That's example for you. When market is really crazy, it's better not to trade bounce from big size, because there could be something like this, what you see at this moment. And what happened? Pay attention on this. What happened? I closed part of my trades. Part of my position when price made this really high. I closed only 30% of my position, and that was my mistake, because after that price didn't reach that size ever before. I think you can see it. And there was another situation after that where I did additional trade. It was exactly here. Have a look on this. Here you will see another big order, 36,000, and below that 11,000. It is a buy limit order, and my major goal was to take some bounce. And honestly, in this case, I was really lucky one, because have a look what happened. Price absorbed those limit orders. They disappeared, they absorbed it, and price was 2 ticks from my stop loss. And after that started rising. It was really funny situation, because they have a look. They even reached my take profits, most of them, and it was really beautiful situation. Okay. At this moment, share with me, do you like such approach, or would you like to learn how to trade by using this approach? Have a look at this moment, price at this bigger size, but with bigger possibility we will take the size as a breakout, because whole market is up. We took long, but there is no impulse. Have a look. Price just absorbs this 1 million, but there is no impulse. Guys, it is not good. really bad. I thought there would be impulse because of this bigger. About this approach, I think to do quite a lot of lessons for free, because I think at least biggest part of basic knowledge, how to use platforms, all of that stuff, it should be for free. Stuff like my personal time, of course, it is only on paid basis, and I think you understand this. Okay. I thought there would be breakup, but there is no breakup. Havato, thank you for your reply, but my friends, I see that nearly 40 people live here, and you have nothing to say. At least tell me, maybe it's something that it is not clear for you. You don't understand this, you don't understand meaning of this. Share, it's really important to share. A beautiful day. Today is a beautiful day. Okay, I just told you a few examples. And let's pay attention, maybe some volume appeared again. Solana, it was really beautiful, but it is not here anymore. BTC. Have a look what's going on. I think many of you noticed that on Bitcoin there were 2 limit orders, and at this moment this one lower limit order disappeared. This higher disappeared. It's really bad, because if some person set a limit order, it's good when it sticks there for many hours. For example, like this lower one, it was from yesterday from 2 o'clock to it's still here. It's really beautiful. Ethereum still here. I like it too. How about yes. However, it's awesome that today's live was useful for many of you. GMT still big order here. HBAR 1 million just absorbed, but 1 million 6 cents, it is how much? It is 60. It would be a 60k. It is only $60,000. It is not much. You need at least 600,000. When you do such approach, when you trade from big sizes, imagine that you are on fishing. Oh, CRV 328k. Interesting. This one is really interesting. 328k. Okay, and price already jumped quite a lot. What we do, and of course we do simple stuff. We added here CRV USDT. And here CRV USDT. What we did, we just saw that on a futures market, a big order appeared on CRV, and that big we have 2 big orders. We have 500k here, and we have 300k here. It's interesting how it played out, because honestly it would be awesome if price of CRV would rise to this higher, bounce it, and after that bounce it from this lower. It would be a double game. But let's pay attention. 2% up and 2% down. Yes, and 3% down. And price between these two big orders. Okay. Okay. Jen, the main approach are dome trading. What you will do now? And trend break strategy, which was mentioned. However, when you are looking at the heat map in overall view, default view with tons of signals, what determines how you narrow it down to what you want to see in the more simple view you end up. However, example for you on a heat map. Why we use a heat map? We can use any other approach, but a heat map shows to us a place where limit orders appears. That's it. For me, what's the most important? For me, it's the most important to find places where. One moment, because. For me, it's the most important to find the places where big orders appeared, and it will be significant orders, because I think you remember trades that we took few minutes ago on TRB. It was small size because it was approximately $75,000. It is not big for coin, for altcoin. It's really awesome to if there at least 500k, 400k, $1,000. For Bitcoin, it's awesome when it is at least 20 millions. When you see 20 millions on Bitcoin, possibility of bounce is really huge. And by the way, it happened today, because today at bottom here, it was 1,600 Bitcoins. And if you multiply by that price, it's approximately 30 millions of dollars. And for Bitcoin, it's really awesome size. And have a look here. It was 600, 700, 1,700. It is 2,400. It's approximately this three sizes. It's approximately 50 million of dollars, and it's only on one exchange, Binance. It's really meaningful. It's really important. Okay. For me, once more, it's important to find size that will be significant and price will do some reaction on that size. That's it. As bigger size, as longer it appears, as better. Also, it depends on a situation that's going on right now, because sometimes it's really awesome when we find a size that into direction of to continue of direction. Example for you, let me show to you this funny example. It was a situation with my friend. What was the story? He came to me to my home, and we drank some wine, and he told me, Yuri, you are a trader, show to me how do you trade. And that was a funny situation, because together we opened a heat map, and immediately on one link we found this situation. We found this 200,000 coins, and have a look how price beautifully bounced from that order. It didn't take my whole size, but still, after that, it beautifully bounced for more than 1%. And after that, it bounced from that big size by 12%. That's sometimes it's really funny story how you find this situations. Dot. Thank you, Rohan. Gali, thank you too. Friends, I would like to remind you that we have a chat in Telegram, on public Telegram chat. You can discuss all of this stuff together with our chat description and with. If some of you use this approach, I highly recommend you to stick together and communicate. In the chat, there only one rule: don't send any links. Just just share it without any links. Let me share with you English language chat in Telegram. You can join all of that. I see that we at this moment 1 hour 43 minutes here, and friends, closest big volumes is at Bitcoin and Ethereum, and as a Bitcoin and Ethereum and GMT. We could be here additional 1 hour. Share with me. Are you ready to stay here 1 additional hour to wait for those size to trade it? Or look for another sizes. And CRV, there also additional situation on CRV that also could be interesting to trade. Free situation at this moment: CRV, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. That's what we can trade closest hours. Go. Those spoofing when. Those orders, I hate that stuff so much because it makes so much noise to us, and we can't trade it really normally. 20, let's do 50k. If at least 20 people say stay at least for 1 hour and more. At least 20 people, friends. We need at least 20 people. Stay and chill. We will rock you. If we stay for 1 hour, I need to tell you some stories. I will tell you a story how I started trading. Friends, once more, I see 44 people here. If more than 20 people write in the chat that they stay, we stay. If not, we finish this live, because once more, next big size is on Bitcoin, and it will take some time to price reach it and to us to trade it. I'll tell you how we use heat map, but before I would like to hear feedback from people. Ramka, if you are busy and you don't have to stay time to stay, write to me that Yuri, for example, I need to go to, because kids waiting for me and wife waiting for me, and that's it. H&T. Okay, have a look here. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need additional 10 people. Okay, let's do 10 minutes. If in a 10 minutes additional 20 people write, we stay. If not, friends, we'll finish. no big volume at this moment. Big volume appears. I command you. We just what we do, we just use a heat map and have a look. We again looking for all instruments, but what's the beauty when you do all settings with this heat map first time, after that you can move it really fast. You can see all of the stuff really fast, and you don't need more time to watch it. AV, have a look how AAV, how price, when it was, have a look how this volume appeared, price bounced and go on. It's maybe the most beautiful times. I liked such situation, but it happens not often. 40 millions. SXP, Max RM, flow, 1900 multiplied by 50. It is 95,000. This big order, 95,000. It is not for us. It's not enough to do some trades. We need like here 6 millions. It is 600k, 600k, 400k, and lower size. It's really good enough. But some of you ask me how do we use all of the stuff? How do we use domain footprint to analyze our trades? How we use heat map? I remind to you, heat maps gives to us understanding the real limit orders. Because what's the biggest problem when you analyze trades, when you do trades by domain footprint? You don't know in what cases it is a real limit orders, in what cases it is a fake one. Why it's so important for us? Because example like on this one, you saw how few minutes ago there plenty of noise, but when I did all filters, we saw that how price bounced from this limit orders and how price bounced here from this limit orders. After that, sometimes price like they disappear, like it was here, like they disappear. But if they played out really beautifully. SRM appeared quite big order. CRM. Let me set alert on CRM. Do we have CRM here? CRV. What chain we don't need? Let's add CRM. SRM. What I'm doing right now, in my platform with domain footprint, I add CRM coin to pay attention to look at it. Have a look. 3%, 3.93% above. We can see this 400,000 coins. Why it's so important for us? Because with big possibility, we can try to take a bounce from that big size. For example, price reaches this big size, and we can take bounce if everything will be good. That's a reason why you use heat map, because without heat map, it would take several hours for you to analyze all of these orders. My wife tell me, guys, you need to do hundreds of likes for me stay with you additional 30 minutes. She just came, she like, you are here for 2 hours. Okay. I like a situation when price appears, when big volume appears as a for continue. For example, if on Bitcoin at this moment there would appear big size here, it would be the best one. Because honestly, when you see something like this one, that was today, when Bitcoin bounced, it's really difficult to take. Something like this on Solana, it's much better because you have more time, 30-minute time frame. You have much more time to take this trade. And Solana way better, way beautiful. Okay, Bitcoin activates. Bitcoin. Check FLM, please. Tahir, nice to see you here. How are you? How's your business, my friend? FLM futures market. This coin is interesting, and this coin is pumping because while Bitcoin was down, this coin, have a look how it pumped. That means bigger chance that this coin will pump. If you do trades from a big size, my friend, have a look how today it gave plenty of situations. First, it bounced exactly from this limit order. Again, it bounced up before this limit order. Sometimes it breaks those sizes, but if you are lucky to catch, your stop loss will be way smaller, and that's why if you would take a trade, your profit will be in many times bigger. About FLM, it is at this moment between two big limit orders. For us, would be much better if price would reach this lower one, make a pullback. We take long here. If we're successful, we could keep it because momentum still bullish. Only if Bitcoin turns down, it could change. Okay, let's count how many people here. Friends, I promised to you within 10 minutes, I would calculate how many people here. If more than 20 people, we stay. If not, we will do additional session with you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, not friends, only 12 people here. My friend, you say to do with Sheldon. With Sheldon, who is that Sheldon? From Crypto Bunter. Sheldon from Crypto Bunter. Let me check who is that guy. Because honestly, I stopped watching most of crypto YouTubers. I see he have quite a lot. My strong review, Crypto Bunter. Biggest problem of such people that when you write to on their email for cooperation, even on paid basis, in most cases they don't reply. That's it. Stay here. Okay, let's stay, friends. Interesting to see for how long we can stay here. Okay, what we do at this moment once more on SRM, this size. 400k. If price reaches this size, there could be potential bounce because CRM already rose quite a lot, and I like to take bounce when price, like on this in this case, price of SRM. Have a look. Already rose up quite a lot, and we had several rehigh. When rehigh happened with biggest volume exactly at high, I like it. And additional rehighs, there could be bigger pullback. But once more, we don't. I don't speak that like it is full 100%. I guarantee it is always probabilities. This FLM, there could be potentially local breakout. Do we have any big order at this level? 1368. There could be potentially local breakup on this level. Here, by the way, we will spam Sheldon. It would be really good. Thank you, so nice. Stay here. Okay, friends, let's stay here additional while my wife is allowing me to be here. Additional size appeared on TRB. Have a look, but it is far from this level. It is far from this level. Okay, while we wait for some additional sizes, I will show you some additional trades that we took during last few days. There was beautiful situation when I took bounce on a spot market. Okay, let me check what's going on. Why? Few seconds. Oh, good. Okay. My friends, my apology. I know how it's really badly. Oh my god. What's going on? Why you don't? My apology. Where is my vocabulary? Here's my vocabulary. For people that just came here, what I do in this channel, I just record trades for myself to analyze it after that, afterwards. Here, let's analyze some beautiful stuff and not beautiful with you. This situation, have a look on HNT. Pay attention to this part of a DOM, this part. Let me do something like this. Pay attention only to this part. This part you don't need. On this part don't focus. Have a look what happened here on a spot market. What was the difference? This difference compared to trades that I showed to you previous examples. This trade, how this trade is different compared to previous trades. Oh my. Let me test without that stuff because it for me it's much easier if we can test without that stuff. Because tell me please, is it clear for you? Describe to me a sound without that stuff, without that pretext from some noise, something like that. Is it really good to hear it? What was here? Pay attention. situation where HNT on a spot market, 11,000 coins set as a limit order. It's approximately 100k, $100,000. And what I did here, I took my trades on a futures market because when spot market moves up, futures market follow. It's always because exchange forced to do that stuff to if futures rise. They have robots, it calls correlators. They forced to make price the same, as it said. And have a look what's going on. I slowly add the volume. Price, have a look. I think you notice that price on a spot market nearly dead. Pay attention, nearly no orders. It's really good when you trade bounce from a big size. It's really awesome when order flow nearly freeze. It's really good signal because those of you that long enough with me, I think you saw on Unify when the flow nearly died. I like it. And what I did, pay attention that on the futures, there is nearly no size. There is no size, but on spot big order. And what's going on? Price on futures is nearly $9 and don't move. That's a beauty. What's negative side of this way of trading? Your stop loss in this approach much bigger, because if you take a bounce from big size, your stop loss only below or above that big order. But here your stop loss must be bigger because there could be some volatility during that time. But still exchange will be forced to correlate the price. And have a look what I did. Pay attention on these charts. Pay attention to these charts. While price was below $9, I just accumulate additional size. I accumulate a few $1,000 as my position. And I accumulate, and altogether I accumulate approximately 10,000. And after that, have a look how price. Here I started closing trades by parts. And I already closed nearly 20%. Because price moved into my favor. After that, I add additional limit orders, and altogether I closed approximately 40%. After that, there were a funny situation. I set limit orders and take profits and went out for a walk. And have a look what was a really funny situation. Have a look. Price moves and price moves up. And have a look. Price few ticks from my profits. I set additional limit orders and have a look. Price was it is highest ticks, and price was 1, 2, 3 ticks from my 1 limit order, 4, 5 ticks from my 2 limit orders, and it bounced. Sometimes it's really funny. And after that, it bounced and it dropped and it hit break even. That's the reason, my friends, why I always recommend all of you to book your profits by parts, because sometimes you don't know how far it will rise. Sometimes you can see examples when it moves by 5-10%, but sometimes, like on this example, it just moved by 1.5%. Closed small part of a trade and went back, but like you don't know in what cases it will move more. That's why you always should protect yourself, protect your money. Okay, let's try again this stuff to set, and before we set that stuff, let's open Bitcoin. Pasha, hi Yuri. Are darker pools in cryptocurrency market? Yes, of course, it is DEX. It's a dark pools. It is decentralized exchanges. You don't see it. P2P, it is a dark pools. It is completely different to a stock market, because stock market, dark pools in crypto market, it is completely different story compared to a stock market, because stock market, it is a centralized. In many cases, when some company go public, they list their stock on one exchange. Compared to crypto, you can list on hundreds of exchanges, on all of them that really appears. That's a real problem. Spammers come to us, and do you think I will let you be here? Hide user from this channel. Remove. That's it. I don't know why people do some spam in the chat. Okay, good. I think with this one it is still better. Okay, let's do some analysis of Bitcoin. Maybe there's something interesting that's going on at this moment. Sometimes I like when people describe all situations that's going on the market, because some people too much think about news, that news really impact on the price. But what's really impact on the price, it is order flow, and that's it. And what's bigger problem of Bitcoin? That when most of the people expect that it goes down, it goes opposite, and you know it. At this moment, it would be really interesting to see how this daily candle will close, because for absorption, for engulfing candle, we need bigger volume. It's not enough volume for such candle. For us, would be really awesome if price would do a re-high during next few minutes. We took a trade from big size. It drops by 2-3%. We close it and go to bed, and that's it. Okay, let's do. Okay, friends, share with me how, by the way, how all of you are doing right now. Do you trade during this situation, during this market, or you investors? Most of you, it's interesting to communicate more clearly, deeply. I like trading, and I understood that when it is a bull market, it doesn't matter what coin you buy. In most cases, it's pump. But when it is a bear market, better to be trader, only trader. And I know one situation that we can, in the future, we can predict when bull market appears. I know one stuff that I understand after analyzing charts for several years. The stuff calls Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance. Ramco, I just started to learn trade. Still need to learn too much, only paper practice trading right now. However, my friend, better to trade at least on small account. Biggest problem of paper trading, I think most of you, that bigger period of time in trading, you understand me, you don't feel emotions. Those of you that trade for bigger period of time, I think you understand it when you put a big size, like you open order half of your account and you open first what you do when you wake up, you open your cell phone and oh my god, what shit is going. And size volumes that you use in trading, it is like weight that you lift. You cannot start with 100 kilograms. You always start from smaller, and after that you practice. The same with real money. I highly recommend people to do demo only in a case to learn how to use trading platforms. That's it. In all other cases, I recommend people to use at least small account. You don't need to use, for example, your all life savings. Tahir, remember situation when you put quite big amount of money. I remember that story with your savings, by the way, and it was really it's really sad that you started with something like that. What if you would start it, for example, with $200 account? What would be? I think it would be awesome. Bitcoin dominance. There one stuff that it's really interesting to see when to identify a bull market. I understand one stuff when Bitcoin, there one stuff that calls Bitcoin dominance. It is market share Bitcoin compared to all other altcoins. And quite often, have a look, when price of Bitcoin rise together with Bitcoin dominance, it is a time when it's better its weight. But have a look on this picture. Bitcoin dominance rised. Bitcoin rose from 10k to 40k, while altcoins total market cap was nearly the same. It calls Bitcoin season. What I see is that nearly every altcoin season happened after Bitcoin season, because people that made money on Bitcoin, that put money into some altcoins, and have a look, market cap of altcoins jumped from 50 billions to 366. 6x. It's really awesome. And at this moment I wait for something like this, rise of Bitcoin with Bitcoin dominance. That would be best time to find out season. And what is out season? It is when you see that Bitcoin dominance dropping. It is like this one, like this situation. Bitcoin dominance dropping, Bitcoin during that time in a range, and that time it is when altcoins just become crazy. That's what we need. And at this moment we don't have first phase, we need this phase. And only after that phase we can do something. Yes, always when I take trade, BTC goes on my opposite direction. To here, I highly recommend you to learn how to use heat map, because it will help you understand how to trade better. Ramco, I just started to learn trade. Ramco, share with me what exactly your plans, what exactly strategies you are looking for, because for a start, if you beginner started from zero, I highly recommend you to open YouTube channel. You'll find the lesson about whole technical analysis, how to use trend lines, and so soon there would be a lot of lessons about dominant footprint. Rohan, going very bad as I lost more than 80% of my savings trying to make it back by leverage trading, and lost more trying to see how to make my lost money back and more. Rohan, my friend, you remind me Tahir. Tahir, does he remind you yourself? It's really your goal to give your money back, it's nearly the same. Imagine a situation, you like this example. you had 10K, $10,000 as your savings. You lost, for example, 8,000. By trying trade, you lost additional 1,000, and you have 1,000 only. And at this moment, you set a goal to take it back. And to take back, for example, from 1,000 to 10,000, you need to make 10x. And when you think like to take it back, it's really easy, just take it back. But when you understand that your real goal is to make 10x, you need to build this skill, my friend. It's a little bit different. You can chat with Tahir, and Tahir, if he is still here, he can tell you his story when he came nearly with the same stuff. And better if you will have a goal to build a skill. From my bottom of my heart, I highly recommend you to focus on building skill. It's the same. Imagine you go to boxing gym and you set a goal to become at least champion of a state, champion of a country, and you think only about your championship, but you don't focus on your meal or how you sleep, your exercise. I think you understand it's not the best way. When you focus on the process, result will come with you. It's difficult. It's easy to say, but it's much difficult to implement. Ramco, I have a company and I want to retire in 3 years, and I go full into crypto. I have following lesson, but I have too less of time because I am independent entrepreneur. Okay. I highly recommend you, Ramco, to learn scalping because of domain footprint. You will have much more experience. Within 3 months, you will learn what I learned after 5 years. Okwin, low, same boat, really hard when open position and it went into opposite direction. However, after this session, I'm spending a lot of time on lessons on your YouTube channel. However, awesome, happy to help you. Ramco, I have now 2 years in crypto. I had built up to 4, but I lost it all in this bear market. Ramco, I understand you. I understand you because I know quite a lot of people that built big capital during bull run, and when market dropped, they lost everything because they were leveraged. And you treat it as a life lesson. Treat it as a life lesson because you wouldn't know that you can lose. Biggest problem of beginners, you think that bull market will be forever. And for me it's easier because I survived all what you are talking about right now. I survived it during 2018, and it was really painful time. And I hope you have a stream of income. Never put all your money into trading because it is a risky space. You always must have money aside. For example, at this moment, war happened in Ukraine. And if I wouldn't have savings for 1 year of living, I don't know what I would do. Because honestly, first month, it was completely disaster. Part of my family is on the south of Ukraine. It was exactly front line. Kiev was surrendered, and it was really difficult. And if I wouldn't have savings, if I would do only trading, it would be really bad. You always must have, as a trader, it is a really risky space, and you must have places that protect you. That's the reason, by the way, why we do teach people, because for us, it is also additional way how we diversify ourselves. It is from all of the stuff from education. I pay money to my team because we have 10 people, and to pay salary to each of them, it's all education business cover all their salaries. And that's why bad things can happen in your life, and you must be ready. On GMT, there is no big size at this moment on GMT. I don't see it. GMT futures. No, I don't see big sizes at this moment on GMT. There is no reason to open long at this moment. Lucky, no savings company and home money is separated. It's good. Always do that stuff. Mohammed, how to install Scalp? Download it for a start. I will record a video soon and will share it with you. Rohan, I will go through your channel and see what I learn new, and I am definitely your new loyal subscriber. Hope to learn and make money with you. Rohan, I think we will do more live sessions because at this moment we wait. I would like to show you my monitors, because you don't need to think that I just speak with you and do nothing. I have additional 3 monitors, this one, where I see all this heat map. I have 12 instruments on that screen. It is another screen. Have a look. Let me do this bigger. This one bigger. I have additional screen. I have, as you can see, 1 screen on heat map only. Only heat map. 1 screen I do live review. I see OBS and I hear read your comments, and 2 screens with DOMs. 2 DOMs, 2 screens. And at this moment, while I talk with you, I pay attention to GMT, to ETH, to Bitcoin, and I don't see big volumes at this moment. I agree so much, Yuri. Don't fall for this easy ways, following signals or using trading robots, but to learn trading to yourself. Jen, honestly, signals doesn't work. For me, it tells you a person that were selling signals for a big period of time, and I understood that signals doesn't work. Here's reasons. Example for you, like we do these trades with DOM and footprint. If you open the signal only 5 minutes after, it is not more active. When I open trades, I use this platform and I can set stop loss that will be 0.1%, but most of the people won't do it. It is another reason. Second, many people that do signals, sometimes they take few trades, they hit stop losses, they start believing, and after that, when they miss a couple good trades, all mathematics destroys. That's why signals, it is only good to watch, to take a look on this, to study, but trading, it is not that you can do after, that some person can do instead of you. Jen, do you mind doing a video about the current status of the conflict and your overall point of view, as you did when it madness started? I think to do this stuff about conflict, we call it war. It is not a conflict, it is a war. And it is a horrible word. Many of my friends at this moment on East fighting. I sent more than 200,000 hryvnias for them to help them with different stuff. And it will be for, we think it will be for big period of time, because Lend-Lease from US will come only in October, and to take back big part of Ukraine territory, it will take time. That's why there would be big problems in Europe, because energy prices will be really big. And compare, what's the difference between Europe and US? US, most of their oil they produce in their lands, and gas. Europe, most of their oil and gas they export, and because of that, euro reached 1-to-1 with dollar, because they have big trade deficit, biggest trade deficits in the last 10 years. Second, sanctions with Russia also harm their economies, and also investors run because they scare, and it's normal. That's why that would be interesting time in Europe. Remco, how did you learn everything? Just courses, or did you have help from experienced traders? Remco, when you work with other people, you even when I teach someone, I study from that person, because whole my story, I started all this process 7 years ago. I had been working in a fixed broker for 1 year. On TradingView, I posted ideas for several years. At this moment, my team helped me with ideas. On TradingView, I publish only video ideas. And it's a lot of experience. Also, I took several education. I took education from retail traders, from institutional traders, and what I do last time, sometimes I trade with some people. I know traders that also do scalping, and I propose to them, for example, like, let's do several sessions together to see how we can trade together, what we can help each other. That's it. It's endless process of studying and practicing. Friends, at this moment I see that the market is going to be in a range because have a look. While we sit here, it is nearly from 1950 until 2240, 1.5 hour market is in a range. And we have these three sizes on GMT. On GMT, we have three size: GMT big size, we have FLM big size, we have CRV big between two big sizes. Higher one disappeared. I remember here it was nearly 350k. It's really bad when size becomes smaller. And at lower point we have 3.25%. That means if price would reach, we can take bounce. But price in a range, and it could take additional 1-2 hours to be here. Ravish Rostam, is this Ukraine's actually fight or US fighting in your view? Ukraine fight, US supply only money and weapons. There is only US instructions, that's it. By Russian propaganda, if you watch Russian propaganda, they will tell you that it's like whole NATO fight against them. But in reality, what's this conflict? What's the reality of this conflict? Russia thought that by invading Ukraine with 200k troops, they would do it really fast. It would be like a blitzkrieg that Nazi did with Poland. And they would create a puppet government, and they create some new united country with Belarus, Ukraine, and Russia. And after that, they will start threatening Baltic states to create a corridor to Kaliningrad Oblast. I think there would be a war within several years. If Ukraine would surrender, there would be war with Baltic states and maybe with Poland. And Moldova also would be taken with Ukraine. And their plans completely destroyed by furious resistance of Ukrainian people. We hate Russia. We hate what they did because Soviet Union, it was completely evil. My grandfather, when Soviet Union was, they create a kolhosps. It is like when they take lands from people that live in village and create organization, like government organizations that work on lands and produced food for whole society, like for every person, each part, same part. But in reality, it's bullshit. It didn't work. Also, people that didn't like their agenda, they just move away into Siberia to work in a forest. That's why Ukrainian people, even part of Ukraine, west part of Ukraine, were happy when Nazi invade Soviet Union because they thought they would be liberators. Because of Holodomor, that's why normal people don't like. And at this moment, US didn't intervene. Russia did big problem because of their propaganda. They told to their people so many years in a row that they have second army on a planet. But in reality, their army really corrupt, their people corrupt, they stole so much money, and we have even in Ukraine a joke that we should give order like a hero of Ukraine to Russian corruption, because they stole so much, because their tanks, all of that stuff, they don't have televisors, they don't see in night, all of that stuff. That's why if US would help Ukraine, it would be much faster, but they threat Europe with nuke. That's why US would not intervene. That's why US just watch on this conflict and do nothing. Only supply Ukraine by weapons, that's it. If some of you interested in geopolitics, we can discuss all of that stuff, but I think it's enough. I already spoke about this topic, additional 5 minutes. Okay, let's do one more. Let's do one more analysis of a heat map. Friends, share with me, do you like when we speak about this geopolitics, because it is some topics, because some people can have a different point of view. Of course, I can tell you what's our mood inside. Have a look Ethereum. If at this moment additional size appeared, 13,000 at 1,990. 1,090. Where is it? If it is here. It is 1% from this price. It is here. 10,000. Ravish, tell me please, are you Kurd? For me it's interesting your story, because as I know Kurds, you divided by different countries. For me it's interesting how you fight. Do you fight for your independence or not? What's your goal? What's your biggest enemy? Who is your biggest enemy? Okay, once more, that size on if, have a look. If the size come back to if, we will try to take it. Okay, what else? I see that market became calmer. Maybe that would be new size appeared. Biggest problem to speak about politics that many people have a really different point of view. Imagine if at this moment we have people from Israel and from Lebanon, and to speak both of them about their point of view, or people from Palestine and from again Israel. It's really difficult. Every conflict they have two sides, and every side they try to reach their goals. But still, it's really a big headache to have a neighbor like Russia, because Russia, their major goal for hundreds of years, it is to destroy Ukraine and Poland. Their major goal is to that there would be no Ukraine and no Poland. It is their it's their agenda, by the way. That's why Poles help Ukraine so much, because they understand if Ukraine falls, they will be the next. And like NATO, hurry up to help. But at this moment, I think NATO will be reborn, because conflict in Ukraine war showed to them that some mad dictator could start a war really simply just by simple order. Iran in Turkey. Yeah, I think so. Turkey, it's a really interesting country. Maybe there would be people from Turkey here, but they show to us how you can treat your how you can should follow your goals. For example, they sell weapons to Ukraine, but they buy oil from Russia. Like, if they need, they do whatever it needs. Friends, at this moment I don't see big sizes, and we are here for additional 2 hours, and maybe it's really sad that we stay here and we don't have what to trade. We traded only TRB review, but it was only for fun, to show to you that how it works. Friends, nothing special. I think better to finish, because you can see that there is no big order at this moment at the current price, and price can be in a range for additional several hours. And my wife just sent to me hello. Okay, I see that there is no big size at this moment. Let's do a review some deal. At this moment, share with me, was it educational for you? And share with me, should we do Ramco? Unfortunately, I have to go. Wife is calling. It's okay. I understand you. Hopefully next one we make money. Raham, I think we will do next live on Friday. I'm thinking about this. If quite a lot of you enjoy this live, by the way, push like, subscribe, turn on the bell to be updated. If yes, we will do additional live. You can write a comment at this moment. If it was really useful for you, we will do next live on Friday. And if a lot of people will be here and you will enjoy, we can do it on at least once per week on a weekly basis. That's it. It depends on your activity. If you support me, we will do much often. Thank you, friends. Thank you for your time. Trade wisely. Always use stop losses. And watch lessons on our YouTube channel. A lot of real lessons that will help you. Bye.